Hi, I'm Nikki, and I'm here to share messages I get from Spirit and guidance I get for those who are on a twin flame soul to soul journey, and like me. And so the reading that I actually did this yesterday, and I was going to do the video, but I never got the right timing to do it. So this is a reading from the Art of Love Tarot, and basically at the center of the reading is about the ego collapsing. And the ego collapsing in favor of more and more and more love. And the mirroring in this reading is quite to another level. So, of course, as we go on this journey, we all rise up and we all become aware of the barriers and all of the old traditions that we're breaking down and literally collapsing, And so that's why this is such a great reading to say what's going on, because it just speaks volumes. So what I've done is down the left-hand side, I do the divine counterpart, what's in their heads, what they're thinking, what's in their hearts and what they're wanting. And then also for us, and the mirroring is literally off the scale, it's crazy. And then at the heart and then the middle is basically what we are both thinking, feeling, wanting. So this is like the reunion energies down the middle. So, but I'll just go through quickly because again, it is just brilliant. So basically what's in their heads is to be the Knight of Stars, which is all about adventure. It's the Knight of Wands. And it's adventure about seizing the day, right? Going forward and being a warrior, being a spiritual warrior. And so then at our side, then we have the Queen of Wands. So basically in the divine counterpart's head, it's being the Knight of Wands. In our head, it's being the Queen of Wands. It's being the spiritual warriors, right? The reunion thoughts then are all about expansion, universal expansion into, basically seizing the moment, living the dream, really, really going for it in your life. So the thoughts are mirroring. I love the fact we were the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Expansion into the power of the universe. And then at the heart of us, this is crazy because it is basically the initiation card, which is new beginnings. At the heart of both of us is the collapse of the ego. So the rise of the heart-based living, the collapse of old ways of living. And the sun on our side, which is essentially the same as the beginning. So it's like the sun is the fresh energy, the best card in the deck. It's like bringing new life. And they have the beginning. So it's like the mirroring again, exactly about what we're wanting, what's in our hearts, what's in their hearts. And it's all surrounded by the collapse of the old way of being in relationships, the collapse of, the collapse of the old heart and the rise of the divine cosmic heart, which is, again, so powerful. And then what we're wanting, and this is just so lovely because it is that the divine counterpart wants to be the Knight of Hearts, which is the Knight of Cups, wants to bring this love, wants to be your romantic hero, right? There are two knights one in the divine counterpart's thoughts, centered around a heart-based new beginning, and what they're wanting is to be the Knight of Cups to bring you their cup of love, right? Which is brilliant, is because then on our side we have the turnaround, and this is to create a love revolution. And this in the traditional deck is basically the Hangman, where you have to see from upside down to see a different perspective, right? And so that's what we're wanting, to bring a new love revolution into this physical reality. And in order to do that, we know that we have to look from a different perspective. We have to pause, we have to take a break, we have to really see deep into the depths of our soul. And we do that by listening to the heart. So it's just so amazing. And that all centers around, the Ace of Stars, which is the Ace of New Beginnings, and the Ace of Wands, right? So on here, and the Ace of Wands is that new burst of life, you know, new burst of life, new burst of energy. And there is so much new energy around here. So, and it all centers around the expansion of the universal heart, the collapse of the ego-based heart. You know, there is Wands energy all over this. Wands energy and new beginnings and expansion. And of course, the cup, wanting to offer the cup of love. And if I just look how that light from the phone is shining directly into the heart when I put the phone on that, that's basically saying this expansion into the cosmic heart, because gradually more and more the collapse of the ego, the barriers around the heart, the walls around the heart are coming down more and more and more. And so that's what's driving them to want to have a new beginning. You know, on our side, the mirroring is we want the sun, which is the new beginning. So, and it's all about, because both of us are thinking we want to have expansion, you know, that expansion in all areas of life. It isn't just about, you know, having this romantic relationship, which of course it is, but it's expansion into living the dream. So, what is in our thoughts? And it is, a journey is complete and you have expanded. New experiences will now come forward. So let go of all that has brought you to this point and create a new path. So this in the traditional tarot is the world. So the wheel has turned. The world is your oyster. So the universe celebrates the completion of a full cycle. A desire has or is about to be manifested, and all is well. There is no need to suffer, justify, or worry in order to create your heart's desire. What you have asked for is already on its way. It is time to celebrate and honour all you have created. Give loving thanks to your supporters and collaborators. You stand fulfilled at the end of your journey. You nurtured a seed, and now its fruits are your reward. It is time to enjoy what you've created. Breathe in, look at what you have achieved, and feel the love pouring in to spark a new journey. Wow. So that is so beautiful, because that's what we're thinking. You know, we know that we've been going through this cycle. We know we've uplifted into more and more of that love. So we know that we're collapsing the old templates, and that is what's at the heart of this reading. So anything built on fear is collapsing, so you can rebuild on new, strong foundations. You have outgrown the building blocks of your past. The ego shakes you out of your slumber of illusion and denial to liberate your soul. You have or are about to experience an abrupt awakening. It is time to breathe life into your dreams. What you built in the past is being systematically dismantled, so you can choose a path more aligned with the present you. You haven't done anything wrong. You are not being punished. Contrary to what people may say, you could not have known what would happen. You have grown, and the old is no longer needed. This is a turning point in your life. Right, so a big turning point, because it's all about creating a new existence, a new dream, right? Fulfilling your dream. And I couldn't love this reading anymore, to be honest. I was just like, this just fills me with such hope. And we got the star card the other day. When I did a reading with these cards, it was the star, and that was the hope. It said, don't give up hope, you know, keep trusting. And this is exactly what this reading is saying. There is so much spiritual warrior energy coming in to deliver this, to bring the Knight of Cups forward, because the Knight of Cups wants a new beginning in love. And on our side, we have been in this hangman position because we need to see it from a disparate perspective, because we too are birthing and creating a new love revolution, right? At the top of this reading, we are the Knight and the Queen of, I love it, the Queen of Wands. The illuminators, the adventurers, the expansion of the universe is within you. You are the expansion of the universe. That is amazing. So, the Ace of Stars. A wave of creative energy surges forth to inspire heartfelt actions that will ripple through every sector of your life. A star of inspiration floats upon the sea of potential. Rays of innovation dance across the waves, highlighting every possibility. In this magical light, impressions form, stir and shift the ingredients of creation. An idea swells and fountains into undulating colour as it explores variations of itself. We sense these variations and focus on what excites us the most. Clarity brings epiphany. When you embrace and act on an inspiration, the sea becomes calm and ready to receive new rays of creativity. The Ace of Stars delights in a burst of raw creative energy that is making its way to you. Stars illuminate success. They light the way so you can make clear choices. An original idea is forming and may already be calling you. It will arrive in the form of a new job, a project, a hobby, or your own business, because you are ready for change. You have the experience and the skills to surge forward. Seize the opportunity this card is offering. Step into your power and believe in your ability to create your dreams. Wow. Believe in the ability to create your dreams, right? At the heart of both of us, in our heads, is the expansion, the world, the end of one cycle, the start of another, the expansion into the new dream, the new possibilities, the new wave of energy, and what that energy can bring, because it's bringing the collapse of the old, right? The collapse of the old heart, the walls around the heart are falling down, because it is bringing this surge of new, amazing, creative, full of potential energy, the energy for you to realize your dreams. So amazing, just so great, because it has been very tumultuous. If you're in the middle of this, if you're in the middle of the tower energy of collapsing everything around you, then trust that the light is at the end of the tunnel. Trust that this is all happening at the heart of us to bring forward this new creative burst of energy. And so, and with doing that, that enables them to become the Knight of Hearts. So I mentioned in yesterday's vid, there's a prayer that a lady had sent me that is about opening up communication. And it's a prayer for twin flames. So I have put that into the description box. I forgot to do it yesterday, so it's in there today. And it's just a prayer that will help, because basically this is what they're wanting. Your divine counterpart is wanting to be that romantic partner for you, to bring you the cup of love, right? And so they need you to know that. That's the message. They need you to know that they want to be your Knight of Hearts. All right, I hope that helps. If you want a healing, a reading, a channeled letter, an Akashic reading, all details are in the link. If you want to get my books, then again, all details in the link. They all help you to stay in that vibration, to get answers from your twin, to be a support on this journey, because when you're going through the ego collapsing, you need all the help you can get, because, basically it's all about having faith and trust and being able to trust in your own intuition. And so if you need help with that, then I would be more than happy to help, because that really was my saving grace on this journey. So, and continues to be every single day. All right, I hope that helps. Take care. Bye.